Hmm. You've also traveled a lot with Bob Hope, doing a lot of his specials. You spent some
Yes.
time in Beirut.
In '83, we visited Beirut, and we flew in transport planes, Fat Albert planes, and
What's a Fat Albert plane?
F-14. Fat Albert plane is a transport plane. I
Mhm.
mean, you sit backwards in the plane. We also flew in I think it's 14s, the big transport planes. Mr. Hope was really funny because the flight's very long, and we had an in-air fueling where another plane comes from the top and drops the hose down and refuels the plane, and he offered to pay with his Texaco card.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cute. This was about 3 o'clock in the morning. We hadn't had any sleep. And then just recently, we traveled to Russia with the USO and spent 3 days in Moscow.
What was your impression?
I would like to have seen more of it. It was too rushed. The people were very open, a lot more open than I really had anticipated. But it was bleak. There wasn't a lot there, and I think that unfortunately we only stayed in Moscow. We didn't really get to go out of Moscow.
You stayed at a great hotel there? Was it?
We actually stayed on the American compound.
Mm-hmm.
We were originally supposed to stay in a hotel, but it was more convenient to stay on the American compound.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a small compound. We don't really have a base in Russia, but there is an American compound there next to the embassy.
This film you just did, Backstreet Dreams, was shot in New Jersey, most of it, yes?
New Jersey and in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles. Now, you were originally from New Jersey?
I'm originally from Manhattan. I was born and raised there, but then went through high school and college and lived in New Jersey.
So in this film, it's about two people from opposite sides of the track who come together sort of through the love of a child.
It is. It's the child really who inadvertently brings these two people together. My character represents a rather waspy young doctor who really would not like to compromise herself or her beliefs because of a system in the hospital and a system that is imposed upon her. So she opts to leave that and basically go into his world, this man's world actually, whose son is autistic. And then it's really the relationship that grows between the little boy and herself, as well as the man with his son, as well as with her.
Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to talk about autism when we come back, because it's sort of the thing that interferes with the messages and the communications of the brain, and they don't really know as much as that they would like to.